Hey guys, Jordan here, and in this video I'm going to be answering one of your guys' questions, so let's get into it. Alright, so this video, or the question for this video is from RZ's Art, and I made a video that talks about bracket settings for real estate photography. You can check that out, the link will be in the description, but it says, what are your thoughts on the Sigma 14-24 2.8 versus the 16-35 G Master 2.8. I'm thinking of selling my 16-35 and getting 14-24 and a 24-70. Now, I actually, yes, I have both lenses, and actually I may have sold the Sigma. No, I think I still have it. It's at our office, but I like the focal range of the 16-35 better. It's a more versatile single lens. Now, I have the 14-24 Sony lens. That's the one that I use more frequently than like the Sigma ones. I just like using native glass to native cameras, just for one reason or another. But there are times where you're in tight spaces in real estate where you want something wider than a 16mm. I think the perfect focal length, Canon has it. They have a 14-35. I really like that focal range for real estate photography. It's not a bad idea to go to the 14-24, and you're also going to have the 24-70 because there are times where, at least here in Arizona, where you want to try to get maybe some detail shots, and having that additional zoom is nice, or getting like mountain views, for example, because sometimes with a wide angle lens, customers want to focus on mountain views, at least here in Arizona, and it's just really hard to grasp how close the mountains actually are with a wide angle lens, and that's why it's nice to have a longer focal length. But the thing is, for me, I really prefer just to use one lens. Like I said, I would prefer a 14-35 and just use that all the time, because cameras these days have so many megapixels that you can use the APS-C crop mode, and you'll have plenty of ability to zoom in. And actually, that's a good point. You could even get away with a 35mm zoomed in all the way, and you take the picture, and you can probably scale in during the editing process, because we actually, we shrink our photos down a lot before we edit them. But I only bring that up because I'm not a big fan of switching lenses, especially in today's environment with mirrorless cameras. There's just a higher likelihood of introducing dust into your cameras if you're switching lenses on and off. So we just stick right now. Our go-to is the 16-35 power zoom Sony lens. Is what we use out in the field, and we have a pretty good success with it, except when you break it. So one of our photographers just literally broke the mount off of it, and I sent it into Sony, and they couldn't fix it because the cost to repair is more than the lens itself, because it's very plastic. So anyways, there's no perfect lens. The most perfect lens, in my opinion, Canon has it with the 14-35. Other than that, I think your idea of going for the 14-24 and then having that additional zoom lens, I think that's a great strategy as well, if you don't mind switching your lenses. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you got value, hit the like button, and we'll see you guys on the next one.